Bruh.
To start, I was wrong. In my previous video, I mentioned that there would be an indefinite delay, but I've decided that I might just as well push more uploads. I don't have much right now, but if you didn't know, they launched a controversial update, which could potentially lead to the downfall of AWD. I'm kinda skeptical about it, but either way, it's a good excuse to get me moving. Either way, back to this thing. For starters, its turning circle is very wide. The brakes also feel unresponsive. The slightly better thing about it would be that it does get slightly better as you accelerate over time. The top speed is a bit disappointing, but the acceleration is pretty good, especially in terms of the price. It's clearly not the flashiest, but for this price range, it might just as well be the new Bugatti replacing the Mirage. Yes, it technically also is one of the cheapest ordered EV you can buy in AWD. The looks aren't my favorite, especially compared to the second gen. It is an EV after all, so I'd expect more, but it is reasonably cheap, so that's a decent excuse to get away with it. Still, it performs worse than the golf cart, which for this reason alone, is more than enough for me to not buy this. The suspension is reasonably soft, which does improve the ride quality by quite a margin, but I do feel like the car tends to be a bit grabby at times, and it honestly sounds like a spaceship. It does have its role-playing purposes, which as a result, I wouldn't say that it's worthless. But if you aren't that into role-playing, especially in those tiny details that people barely notice, why bother buying this when you can get something else? I guess it's still cheap enough, which makes your wallet hurt a lot less.